Season 6, Episode 9. We're entering the Denolan Dyson Sphere to begin takedown. We'll be meeting with the other representatives of the Delta Alliance to discuss the Vaadwaur threat. Hopefully this will end the war with the Vaadwaur, or at the very least make the Vaadwaur think twice. Alright, I'm beaming down. It's just me. I don't need the away team. Alright, I'll speak with Tuvok.
We are not yet ready to begin. While I finish preparations, I suggest you speak to the liaisons of our allies.
Very well then. Let's start with 7 of 9 and the Collective.
The Cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance, and are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vaadwaur.
I know the Cooperative's numbers are few. What do they offer?
The Cooperative's main weapon is adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the systems of opposing ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets. This tactic is most effective in mixed groups of ships, where the Cooperative can turn the larger vessels against the smaller ones.
Agreeable. Thank you, 7.
The Cooperative appreciates your partnership, and we are eager to end the Vaadwaur threat to our quadrant. Our technological capabilities are at your disposal.
We appreciate your assistance in this matter. Now, going down the line, let's talk to Captain Harry Kim.
I'm not sure I completely trust the Kazon after our experience with Maj Sessa, but they say they'll fight for us today. Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
What exactly will the Kazon provide?
The Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
Very well.
The Kazon are eager for battle. Our enemies will fall today. All of them.
I look forward to fighting by your side. Continuing on down the line, let's speak to the Doctor.
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills, and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits. The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Thank you, Doctor.
Greetings. The Hierarchy is anticipating a profitable transaction under your guidance. Our surveillance and tactical capabilities are at your disposal.
We anticipate a mutually beneficial arrangement.
We have a firm contract with the Hazari. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
What will they do for us?
The Hazari ships usually fight in pairs. One ship hangs back and provides shield support for the other. This gives them excellent defensive capabilities, but it comes at a cost. Their firepower isn't quite as strong as it would be if they weren't so dedicated to protection.
I see. Thank you, Neelix.
Greetings.
The Hazari will uphold our end of the contract, to the letter. And we expect you to do the same. We specialize in defense, and our ships are at your disposal.
Thank you. We appreciate your acceptance of this contract.
The presentation will begin momentarily. Perhaps you would be willing to check in with the representatives of our other allies. We invited Eldex's people and the Hirogen, but neither group chose to send a representative.
Very well. I'll talk to the remaining representatives. Let's start with the Benthen representative.
Greetings. The Benthen Guard is honored to join you in the fight against the Vaadwaur. We dedicate our lives to promoting law and order throughout the Delta Quadrant. Finding someone else with the same ideals is unusual, but most gratifying.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated.
It's an honor to meet you again. I am eternally grateful for your assistance on my world. By joining you in this fight, perhaps I can begin to repay a small portion of the life debt my people owe you.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated, General.
Greetings. Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Ghaul's reign of terror is more important than our discomfort.
Agreed.
Hello again. You've done so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Any support you can provide would be greatly appreciated.
If you are ready, I will begin the presentation.
Go ahead, Admiral.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of the Vaadwaur, including Ghaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet. Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships. The Tuareg will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kabali will help the wounded.
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts. Each wing of allies has different tactical advantages. The cooperative can confuse enemies. The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear. The hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities, and should be difficult to take by surprise. Hazari vessels fight in pairs, with one ship reinforcing the other's shields. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
We will prevail. One to beam up, Yellow Springs. Let's begin the assault. Situation in this is where I'm going to be needing this. I need to figure out where I need to deploy the assault forces in the correct order.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate their movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field. We have 4 wings of allies at our disposal to help you break through the Vaadwaur lines. I recommend deploying 1 wing in each area. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready, Admiral.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
Send in Captain Kim with the Kazon.
An excellent choice. The Kazon numbers should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should not be too great of a hindrance.
Let's see what they can do.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
This doesn't sound good. Oh, great. Now they're siding with the Vaadwaur. I should have known it was Sesson. Put him on screen. Janeway did not murder your mother, Sesson. Seska brought her death upon herself. Put Captain Kim on screen.
I was worried they might double-cross us, but I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing. Fortunately, Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Sesson has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Excellent work, Captain Kim. Let the fight begin. All hands battle stations.
We will hunt.
The Hirogen are ready to fight. The Hirogen are putting up a good fight.
These Vaadwaur ships are going to be tenacious. One front of the Alpha section's clear. Initiating evasive maneuvers. Coming around. Fire torpedoes. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Take out that remaining Kazon cruiser. I don't see any more ships. That was just Alpha Front.
This area is secure. What are your orders?
Captain, remain here with the Hirogen and coordinate the cleanup efforts.
The Toray fleet has secured the subspace tunnels. The Vaadwaur will not be able to use them to attack or to retreat.
Excellent work, Bellis.
We shall establish a medical flotilla and secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport any wounded, including Vaadwaur, to our ships for treatment.
Make sure you treat our people first. Helm, set a course for Bravo Front. Now, who do I need to deploy for here?
The Vaadwaur have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance?
Send in Neelix with the Hazari.
A sound tactical choice. The Hazari methods utilize one ship to reinforce the shields of another. Vaadwaur cruisers do not have the firepower to break through the reinforced shielding.
I have great confidence in Hazari to do the job. Each front's going to get progressively worse. Put the Kazon ships on screen.
the Kazon Ogla will no longer stand by while the Relora and Nistrum sully our name with their treachery. I will make good on their false promises.
Frankly, Jal Cardin, I'm surprised at your nobility, but glad for your help. At least some of the Kazon will fight for us. I don't want to move in too quickly.
Excellent decision. The Hazari will make short work of those cruisers.
Ship is under attack.
That's a lot of tri-cobalt explosions. Activating high-yield torpedo.
Sorry, defenses are too strong. The Vaadwaur can't get through.
This is gonna hurt. Tractor repulsors activated. Keep pushing the effort. Come on. Punch through those shields. Only a few of them left. It doesn't have long either. Oh, that did it. Set course for the satellites. Override their security systems. Now transmit a virus.
We have defeated the first wave of Vaadwaur defenders, and we are entering position for our next offensive. Resistance has been heavier than expected, but our ships have so far proved equal to the task.
Excellent work, Captain. Keep me appraised of the situation.
Please remember to direct any wounded or prisoners of war to our flotilla at Alpha Front.
Will do, General.
That went well. What do you want me to do now?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next front. Helm, set a course for Charlie Front. Now let's see who I have to send in for this one. There's only 2 options left, but I want to get it right.
The Vaadwaur have constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help you?
Well, this one's an obvious choice.
An excellent strategy. The technology of the Cooperative may be able to cause the larger ships to attack the smaller ones. Certainly the cooperative coordination and discipline will be more than a match for the tactical abilities of the Vaadwaur.
Agreed. The larger ships can just take out the smaller ones, or vice versa. Make our job a little bit easier. There's 7 ships there.
Deploying the Cooperative was an efficient decision.
Launching torpedoes. Full spread. It's a heavy artillery vessel. I knew that was going to happen. So is the Yellow Springs. We haven't taken any sufficient damage yet. It's still early. Took out that heavy artillery vessel with ease. There's one more area to go. Come on, baby, turn around. It's quite a ways away. I don't want to use the impulse jump, but I have no choice. Aft torpedoes. I thought there was an ability I could use, but apparently I don't have it. You've seriously got to take that one out. Of course, I lost weapons block. Is he going to utilize that ability again? Do I have time? Nope, I don't have the time. I can push him though. Got him. That does it for Charlie Front. All right. Let's secure the orbital platforms. Hail Talaxians.
We are ready to begin transporting prisoners of war from the orbital platforms at your command.
We have secured the platforms. Please proceed with transportation.
The Vaadwaur forces in this area have been defeated. What are your orders?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next front. Helm, set course for Delta Front. We only got one more choice for this one, so I don't need to look it up.
The Vaadwaur have constructed a defensive line of battleships. However, knowing the Vaadwaur, they might be planning a surprise attack. Who do you want to assist you?
Send the doctor with the hierarchy.
A wise choice. The espionage and surveillance capabilities of the hierarchy should help us prepare for any surprises the Vaadwaur might have in store.
Agreed, Admiral. Plus, it was also our last option. Doesn't mean I don't have faith in them, though. But these battleships are going to be tough.
An impressive deployment. The hierarchy are more than capable of handling the Vaadwaur.
Activate high yield torpedo. Fire. Please hit it in time. Gotcha. Slowing down to half speed. Okay, that's not a good idea. Evasive maneuvers. I was in too deep. Half torpedoes. Now.
The Hierarchy are making significant gains against the Vaadwaur.
I got a lock on that heavy artillery. What? Who's shooting at me? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Those last couple fronts were not that difficult to do. I get the feeling this is going to be the toughest one. Sending in damage control teams. Base of maneuvers. Where are my allies? I'm calling in reinforcements. An Ajax class escort, a Mercury class escort, and an Icarus class escort. Come on. No, I can't bring in any more, but I can confuse them. Activating a Voth phase decoy. As you can see, a replica of the USS Yellow Springs is fighting them while I'm here cloaked. For a short duration. That didn't last long. Still can't call anyone else. We haven't even taken out any of these groups yet. It's because every single time I try to take out these heavy artillery vessels, they manage to get away from me. Oh, there's one group, finally. We're taking a beating here. I'm getting up close towards our hierarchy allies.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I needed some breathing room. I was getting constantly assaulted by one of their, by those things. You think this battle is tough? Imagine what's going to be like on the ground. still 1 minute away before I can call in anyone else. He's going to utilize that beam. Stay there just a little bit longer. Got him. Okay, apparently most of my allies are over here. Of course they did that. And that explains what keeps happening. They unleash those decoy ships at us. I'll just say this right now. I hate fighting the Vaadwaur. One more group to go. Got him. That was long. Alright, let's activate one of those platforms. I just need to do it in one of them. Can we do a full stop? Of course, my momentum carries me. Transmit protocol overrides. Put them on screen. Excellent work, Captain.
The Vaadwaur forces are defeated, as I knew they would be. What are your orders?
Hold this area while we proceed to the last front. Set a course for Echo Front.
We have broken through to their final line of defense, their command ships. However, in doing so, we have exhausted our supply of allies, and the Vaadwaur dreadnoughts are formidable. This will be a difficult fight.
We have no choice. We have to press on, even if it's alone.
Not quite alone. The Hirogen have matters well in hand, so the Rhode Island is at your disposal.
Glad to have you, Captain.
I have temporarily taken command of a cooperative vessel. You will not fight alone.
Wonderful, Seven. We could use your help.
The hierarchy also agreed to send a single ship to assist in the final assault. Under the command of yours truly, of course. I'm finally getting to use my emergency command subroutine. But you would not believe the amount of paperwork I had to fill out.
That's great to hear, Doctor.
Last but not least, the Hazari managed to spare a ship and put it under my command. Captain Neelix.
Indeed. Thank you,
I am
Neelix.
impressed with the show of support from our allies. However, my tactical analysis indicates that our forces are inferior to the Vaadwaur.
Doesn't matter. We still gotta fight. Put it on screen. Well, until someone stops shooting at me.
The Vaadwaur are relentless. The probability of our survival is slim.
We had a hail coming in earlier. Never mind. That was from Gaul, probably. That's his flagship. Excellent. Some of the Vodwar are fighting with us. It's unusual, but I'll take it.
Eldex's help appears to be just what the doctor ordered.
Gaul's ship has launched a drop pod to the planet. Sensors indicate he's on board.
Obviously would abandon ship.
Nice having some Vodwar on our side.
Sir, we've arrived to help secure the area.
Excellent. I'm needed on the surface. Okay, I'm gonna beam down with my away team. We're gonna end this now. But I expect that the firefight on the ground is just gonna be as difficult, if not harder. So this is Vodwar Prime, huh? Let's search for him. Can't be that far. Gotta reach the hangar deck. It's not that far from here. Oh great, now he's immune. Oh, not for long. That drone he launched made him immune, but once it was destroyed... The hangar deck. I can't shoot them from up here. They won't give me a target lock. Keep on going. one of those guys again. Those overseers take a lot of punishment, and they dish out a lot of punishment. Is there any more down here? Don't see any. Let's wait till my entire away team. Is there any way I can... Nope, can't. If I was a medical specialist, I'd be able to heal all of them at once. But I'm not. And I can't pick anything else up because my inventory is full, and right now I'm too busy to empty it. Besides, we gotta get this mission done. We gotta be getting close to Gaul. This is it. Gaul should be behind that door.
Your persistence is a credit to your race.
Welcome, my friend.
It is time.
You should have joined me when you had the chance. Your blood will drench the sands of our blasted home.
It's over, Gaul. Surrender now and save the lives of your remaining soldiers. Like he would surrender. That's the first wave. And here's the second wave.
Congratulations. You have earned the right to die on the hallowed soil of Vatwa Pride.
That drone is making him immune. Oh, I didn't realize there was a drop pod behind us.
Although you are clearly not the brightest aliens in the universe, your bravery is admirable. And I do respect Starfleet for ending my people's long twilight. Surrender now, and I give you my word I will spare your people. You and the other leaders will need to be executed, of course. But that is only to maintain order. Personally, I bear you no ill will.
A generous offer, but I'll decline.
That's twice you've refused my generosity. I should be insulted, but your pitiful blindness makes it difficult.
Enough talk, Ghaul. Do your worst. Oh boy. That is his worst. Those creatures. I'm deploying my own mines. That was easy.
The Vaadwaur controlled this quadrant once, and our new allies have only made us stronger. Is that the best you've got?
Now's your chance! Defeat Ghaul!
I thought you might need to know. I took the liberty of scanning Ghaul from him. He does not have a parasite. And I don't think he ever did.
What? That's impossible!
Flanking damage detected. Enemy combat in close proximity. Personal shield losing power.
Where's he running to?
The Vaadwaur Empire will never fall, and you will not even be a footnote in our glorious history.
I'm launching everything at him. Ghaul would just stand still just for one moment. He didn't. Even if he did, it wouldn't have mattered.
We cannot be stopped. Time after time we rise from the ashes, and we are stronger for doing so.
Your logic is flawed, Ghaul. You are already defeated. The evil I mistakenly unleashed on the galaxy ends at last.
My people and the galaxy must believe the parasites were behind his madness.
The remaining Vaadwaur have surrendered. What is your current situation?
We're in Ghaul's command center, and he's dead.
Were you able to determine why he returned to the surface? It was a tactical error. Even if underspace was closed to him, Gall would have had more opportunities to escape if he had remained in his ship.
I'm not yet sure. Please join me so we can continue this investigation.
Certainly. May I recommend Seven, Captain Kim, the Doctor, and Neelix join us as well. Their insight may be valuable.
Absolutely. Would you contact them for me? Let's find out why Gall returned. Let's talk to Captain Kim.
Honestly, I wasn't sure about coming back to the Delta Quadrant. I have a family and a life back home, and the idea of being 70,000 light years away again wasn't appealing. But seeing the good we've done for the Cabali, and now stopping the Vaadwaur, I think we were needed here. You were needed. Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving with you. I hope we meet again.
It was a pleasure serving with you too, Captain Kim.
War is just a pointless waste of life. Usually for a political reason, it doesn't much matter in the long term anyway. I understand that sometimes we need to fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves. I respect that. But what Gall was doing here was madness. It's one thing for him to want to rebuild his people. It's something entirely different to destroy dozens of worlds to do so.
Indeed, Doctor.
I was responsible for the return of the Vaadwaur. Even though Admiral Janeway told me she might have done the same thing, it was ultimately my actions that allowed all this destruction to happen. I participated in the assimilation of many different species during my time with the Borg. Those acts weigh on me. The wanton slaughter caused by the Vaadwaur will do so as well.
Can't blame yourself, Seven. You couldn't have known what would happen.
Nevertheless, I am pleased I could, in some way, make up for my actions. By assisting the Turay, working with the Cooperative, and fighting the Vaadwaur here today, we have helped end what began more than 30 years ago when I activated those stasis tubes and freed the Vaadwaur. Thank you.
You're welcome, Seven. We couldn't have done this without you.
I'm not a man who normally dwells on revenge, but when Gall and his soldiers attacked my people, it was almost all I could think about. Dexa helped me to see that death doesn't heal wounds of the heart, but thank you. This quadrant is safer now that Gall and his soldiers are defeated, and I'm glad I was here to see it happen.
Indeed. Goodbye, my friend.
While this conflict was regrettable, it was ultimately for the greater good. Gall's hubris and ambition blinded him to the harm he was doing to the Delta Quadrant and his own people. Now the threat is ended. There will be time to heal the damage he has done.
Question is, were they acting alone? Let's investigate the unusual readings. Something behind that wall panel.
Intriguing. This device is not familiar to me, but it does not appear to be of Vaadwaur origin. I will bring it back to Voyager for further analysis.
Very well. Yellow Springs, beam us up. Well, that was a long, hard-fought battle. Can't believe how many times I came close to dying in that one. Let's contact the Alliance.
Congratulations! Your leadership during the assault on Vaadwaur Prime and the subsequent defeat of Ghaul was inspired. With Ghaul's defeat and the destruction of his fleet, we've secured the Delta Quadrant against a terrible threat. And I hope this is the last we see of the neural parasites and infected Vaadwaur. Perhaps even more importantly, we've united many species of the Delta Quadrant against a common enemy. This bodes well for future diplomatic negotiations and operations in the Delta Quadrant. They've worked together once, they can do it again. However, the discovery of this artifact concerns me. Admiral Tuvok is leading an analysis. I'll contact you once we have more information.
Very well, Commander.
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
Okay, folks, that was episode 9. I'll give you a sneak peek at episode 10. What's left behind?
Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are leading the analysis of the artifact you found on Vaadwaur Prime. I knew you'd want to be there for the great reveal, so I've arranged for you and your crew to be part of the team. Rendezvous with Voyager to get started.
Will do. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed episode 9. I will see you for episode 10. Until then, this is Captain Chris Dorn, signing off.